Welcome to Narayana live classes. Today we are going to discuss assignment number 3 and the topic diversity in the living organisms. We can say that it is a classification, the subtopic. Based upon that activities of activity 4 to that of variations in plants, activity 7 to here classification done by that of a biologist till the date. So these are the subtopics as we are going to discuss in these assignments. Let us discuss one by one question here. What is variation? Here the variations just now as we have discussed in the previous regarding the assignment, variations are differences between that of closely related species, differences between closely related species, closely related, same species it should be there. So we can take that example of that human beings, for example, external characters by the skin color or else a palm length and width or forefingers length, height, weight, all these are the external characters which we can see different from one organism to that of the other organisms, means in the sense all human beings. So let us go for that of next question. The next question is, what is classification? Classification is a grouping of organisms in a systemic and proper manner. So organizing of a systematic organization in a proper manner with respect of evolution. With respect of evolution, in the sense, what is meant by the evolution? Evolution is acquiring that of a changes. So this the modern man, how they have been formed, which is nothing but it has been taken that many millions of years. Those all the changes we can call it as evolutionary changes. So organizing of these all the organisms, grouping into the different organisms, we can call it as a classification. Let us go for that of next question. The next question is, what is the need of the classification? Why do we need to group that organisms? We have that many organisms in our surroundings. We know very little about them. We need to know about that internal and external characteristic features which are useful to us, where we need to know about that harmful also, because it may cause us that a harmful, before itself we can prevent some kind of diseases. So we need to know about that. The classification here, it is very important to handle, huge population. One thing, it is very important to know internal and external characters of organism. Internal and external characters of this organism, we can say that in a proper manner, means we can study about in the proper manner, we can study about that organism, to study about organisms in a proper manner, where it gives idea about evolutionary changes, how these organisms are raised and all. It is very useful for better understanding in the sense understanding about that organism, and it is also very useful for the comparison. It makes that a clear comparison from how the organisms are different from the one organism to that of other organism, and as it gives that clear about understanding about in the sense we can know about the organism. So understanding and comparison, as it is very much helpful how the organism is surviving in the environment, means how it is related to that of environment. So how it is interacting with the environment, that is also we can easily know about this classification. We can write that interaction with the environment. So this is what about the classification, need of that a classification. Let us go for that of next question. The next question is, what is the five kingdom system? So this was discovered by the Whittaker. Five kingdom classification. So first one is Monera, Protista, fungi, plantae, animalia. Among all the scientists, he has been considered that the father of the classification, because he have organized that, he have grouped that organisms into that categories, that Monera, Protista, fungi, plantae and animalia. These are the, as he placed that certain kind of organisms in a proper way. So he has been considered that the father of classification, and he got that a Nobel Prize also. That's all for this assignment. Thank you.